We tend to think of the pulse of light from our flashes to be instantaneous, and for the most part that holds true. However, the reality is that there is a slope to the rise time and a slope to the decay time of the pulse, which implies the flash pulse isn't actually instantaneous. Now, when we photograph action in the studio, we often get smear from fast movement, because depending on the design of the studio flash, the flash duration can even be as slow as 1,000th of a second. There are flashes like the Profoto D2 series, which have been specifically designed to have a shorter flash pulse. In addition to that, the D2 flash and a flash such as the battery-powered B1 have a freeze mode, which also shortens the flash duration. All of this which helps considerably in getting crisp images when photographing movement with flash. Hi, I'm Neil Van Niekerk. We're in the studio today with, oh wow, Kim. And a new secret weapon I just got, a trampoline. What I want is for Kim to bounce around it. We get a bit of height, with a bit of air, and I want some bounce in the air and some movement without obviously going through the ceiling. Let's see if we can create magic. I'm going to set the B1 to freeze mode. The two B1s will be the room light with the gels. Press the power button, pop it in, there we go, freeze mode, it looks good. So now we'll get a bit of color on either side for a bit of room light. The main light will be the Profoto D2 because it has a short flash duration in freeze mode. It's simplicity itself, switch it on and then go into the settings and we go mode, it's already on freeze, but you can select between freeze and normal. Simple as that. And we are ready. So let's start off with level 8 and we'll figure out from there. That sounded very convincing. So the lighting setup is the D2 here in freeze mode, big soft box, and the two room lights with the grids, different gels to give a bit of color to the side. Because we're flooding the place with the light with a big 5-foot octa, I have it at an angle so it doesn't throw too much light on the background, so the background stays close to black as we can. And then I have that reflector there to give a bit of full light on the side again. But it's going to be contrasty. Let's see if it works. I'm shooting in manual focus, so the camera doesn't hesitate in taking the photograph because it's a jump and we need instantaneous reaction. And let's go. That looks fantastic. Oh, that looks I'm getting a bit of flare from that light. It's a little too close. I'm going to push it back a touch.
Do I need to move?
No. You are perfect. This light is in the way. Okay, and lock focus. And let's roll. Very elegant. And head not bent back too far.
Very pin-up. It's cute. Very adorable.
Jump it backwards.
So those dresses on the black looked phenomenal, but let's go back to the classic white background. I just need to change the things around. Instead of having these two lights give room light, I'm going to turn them around and blow out the white background. And this light stays more or less the same. I might bring in a little bit more flat, less contrast. So let's change it up. Okay, we have a change in lighting for the background. The two lights have been turned around now to blow out the white background because we want a high key look. So instead of giving the strip boxes with a rim light with the colored gels as we had before with the black, it is now just a flood of light in the background. And this main light, I swung around a little bit more towards us to give more even light. There'll be still a little bit of contrast, but this will fill it in. Very simple lighting for a high key look on a white background.
That's cool.
I think that looks good.
Definitely does.
And let's see. Focus and give me what you got.
This one's even tighter than the other one.
Oh, that was perfect. And perfection again and again.
I got this down now, man.
Give me a little less profile. Yeah, and give me exactly what you had before. The results look pretty good. Now, the reason why we went to flashes with freeze mode is because the flash duration on other studio lights might be too slow to freeze actual movement. It might be you might just get a little bit of blur there that's not good. We want crisp and sharp. Freeze mode does that for us.